Hi, Konya! How's it going, everybody? Hello, hi. Hi. I was about to start stream, and then I broke my nail. When I like sat down to use my keyboard, I broke my nail, and then I had to go file it because it was really sharp after I broke it. And then I sat down and realized I didn't have my microphone, so then I had to go get my microphone from my bag. Yeah, my poor nail. I've been growing them out recently, but it's so hard to grow them out because my nails are so brittle. Yeah, I don't know. It's so bad. They're so brittle, so they like break, and then I can't paint them these days because they just break all the time. It's so bad. So yeah, anyways, you guys should take care of your nails and your nail health. Yeah. You ever scratch and snip? No, my nails don't smell like anything. Well, they kind of smell like stuff. They smell like nail oil, because I put nail oil on. This like hachiware nail oil. It's really yummy, and it kind of is supposed to smell like blueberries, but it just smells like oil, like flowery oil, which I guess is technically like a blueberry scent if I close my eyes and I didn't know. But yeah, I need vitamins. I know, I started taking vitamins recently. I wasn't a nail biter until like a year ago, and now I bite my nails all the time. I feel like I started biting my nails after I started raiding in Final Fantasy because I got so, or like I still get so stressed out, you know? I don't eat the nail oil, no. My eyes, they're okay. My contact lenses, it's like, it comes and it goes, right? Like, they hurt some days really bad, and then some days it's okay. Like, I wore them when I went to Horror Nights a couple days ago, and I was fine the entire day. I literally did not have any pain in my eyes whatsoever. So much so that I took my contacts out in like the middle of the street in Universal Studios because I was just like, yeah, you know, I could go without them. It's gonna be nighttime soon, so I'll just put my glasses on. What's the big deal? So I just ripped them out of my eyes and I threw them away in the trash can. Don't do that. Wash your hands before you do that. But you know, so then yeah, today my nails, or my eye, yesterday my eyes, today my nails, tomorrow what'll it be? I don't know, maybe it'll be like my butt or something. Maybe my butt will hurt because like I just sit in my chair all day. Who knows? Yeah, hi! Hello, hi! Konnichiwa, every pony. I can't believe I'm poison jelly. I didn't poison jelly. Oh my god, speaking of fat. Oh. Sorry. No, wait. Hold on. That's, I didn't mean that. Fuck. No. I was gonna say something else. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Stop putting hashtag chubby chaser in my chat. Stop. I'm not a chubby chaser. Just because I want to see Byakuya Togami parentheses fat, bent over a table, naked and whimpering does not mean that I'm a chubby chaser. It just means that I'm a man with sophisticated taste. Yeah. Stop! I didn't stream Danganronpa yesterday because I was having like a really bad migraine and I was seeing double. So I went and I just took a nap because my head was hurting so bad. And then when I woke up, I saw the fucking Komaida and Hinata and Danganronpa 2 wedding rings. Why Why did we need? I said, I hope Komaeda marries a woman. And then Kodaka was like, yeah, me too. And then put out wedding rings for you to Yume Joshi. You could Yume Joshi marry Nagito Komaeda. Are you getting one? Fuck, well, maybe. Maybe. That's none of your guys' business. I would get Hinata's. I would get Hinata's. I'm gonna marry Mikon. True. Nanami. Yeah. Yeah. So that's a yes. No. No. I want them to release an Eito one, so that I can go around bragging that I'm in a lavender marriage with Eito. And then when people are like, Leah, do you know what a lavender marriage is? I'll be like, yeah. It's lavender because it's my favorite scent and also the color of his eyes. And then people would be like, Leah, that's not what lavender marriage means. And I'd be like, no, that's what it means. Yeah. And then they'll be like, Leah doesn't know she's married to a gay man. And I'll be like, who's gay? Me? And then that's how I'll find out that, in fact, I was gay the whole time. And I was just, well, no. Yes. Anyway. The last wedding ring I bought ruined someone's life. I haven't bought like a wedding ring for an anime in a while. I think legitimately the last time I bought one was actually Utapre like a year ago. Why was I buying Utapre merch in the good year of 2024? Mind your own business, okay? But the last one I bought was, I think, Utapre. I haven't bought any this year. And then the last one I bought before Utapre was Rushima. I still have it somewhere. I don't know where it is. So, anyway. It's important to buy wedding rings for your Oshis. Yes. I don't know. I'm a big ring wearer and a ring bearer, but a ring rarer ring wearer. And yeah, so every time there's like an anime, it's like, ooh, Leah, look, we put out rings. I'm like, oh boy, that's awesome. And then like, so they released like recently, they released like Twisted Wonderland ones, and they released them based off of the different events. So yeah, I have an idea for merch. I really want to. I really want to. Not as like a wedding thing, right? But like, I like rings. I like jewelry. So like, wouldn't it be cool if you guys had like a Leah ring? It's not a marriage thing. Don't be freaking gay. But it's just like, I don't know, as like a cool thing, like subtle Oshi jewelry. I love stuff like that. I don't really wear necklaces, and I don't really wear bracelets, and I don't think that you guys wear necklaces or bracelets. I wanted to do a ring for a long time, but I was like, maybe 5 years. Maybe 5 years we'll have a ring. Who knows? Maybe. But not as like a wedding thing. That's gross. It's more like this is subtle Oshi katsu. Yes, don't get it twisted. Wonderland. Anyways, back to my story. Don, thank you for the $2 Flip those burgers. Shut up! Shut up. Inan, thank you. Thank you for the member. I don't want to read this. Found out the JPVA from the latest Dawn Trill Alliance. Final boss is the same one as Hajime Hinata from Super Danganronpa 2. Okay, the Eleanor? And make this world ours. I don't know. I don't play in Japanese anymore. I only play in English. His English voice is really cute. I kind of really like him. Actually, no. I don't know his name, but I call it Kamamanut because his name looks like it is pronounced Kamamanut. So I call him Kamamanut. I was in the Alliance raid like an hour ago, and so Kamamanut, I kind of like his voice. Hey, I'm gonna be my fan. It's hot today. Yeah. Excuse me? I'm sorry. His name is like, oh shit. What's his name? It's like, here, it's like, His name is like... Oh wait, can you not see this? Something like that. His name is something like that. I think I got the little apostrophe right. Yeah, which wing ring? Stop! No! Stop! Thank you for the $2 Ryan! Hello! Hi! Toe ring. I don't know his name. That's not important. He's kind of you got It looks like I don't know, future and ass name, dude. We have Ava. We have Veshness. We have Kalmamanai. I don't fucking anyways, what was I saying? Twisted Wonderland rings. They have Twisted Wonderland rings that they made, and they're really cool. They're like based off of the event. So you have like the Beans Day. I don't know why you'd want to wear Beans Day jewelry. They have like I don't remember the other ones, but they have Ghost Bride, which is boy, call mama boy nut. Beans Day. Yeah, it's like Setsuban, when you throw like the beans at like the oni to make them go away. They have that in Twisted Wonderland, but instead of like throwing the beans, they shoot each other with bean guns. So you can say like you just got beamed. Yeah, it's a cute event. I like it. Today is Nozomi's birthday. Yeah, and her birthday letter that they posted, she was like, "Hey mom, don't you regret killing yourself? Don't you wish you could eat this delicious cake? Ooh, don't you regret killing yourself so bad? I'm gonna eat cake in front of your photo every single day so you can regret killing yourself." That's like her birthday. Anyway, so have to stay on topic. Have to stay on topic. So the Twisted Wonderland rings, they have Ghost Bride, which is my favorite event because that's the one where they force Idia to marry a woman that's not me. And so I wanted obviously I wanted the ring, so I was like, yeah, you know, anime rings typically like 4,000 yen is like about what you see. So like, wow, that's like $29, something like that. I don't know. So $29 for a ring? Yeah, cool, awesome. So I was like, yeah, like 29, maybe like 30 bucks for this Idia ring. Let's go. And then I went to go buy it. It was like $3,000. That's like an actual engagement ring. Like legitimate engagement ring. That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't deny though, if somebody proposed to me with the Twisted Wonderland Ghost Bride ring, I would probably fold like a piece of paper. But yeah, assuming it's a collectible item, I mean, I wouldn't pay that for anything, no matter, well, that's a conversation for another day. Yeah, but I mean, what about FNAF wedding ring? Freddy Fazbear wedding ring? Ooh, I wouldn't marry Freddy Fazbear. Freddy Fazbear is built for sex. As long as you don't buy it, it's a cool thing to have. Yeah, I mean, wait, you don't buy it? Yeah, as long as I don't buy it. Like if somebody proposed to me with that, yeah, what did you splurge on? I splurged on seeing my Oshi. Not my Kami Oshi, but my Oshi. I'm gonna see my Oshi soon, and I'm really excited about it. Yeah, a good investment to see my Oshi. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm going all out with the Oshikatsu, and it's like my first time doing something like this, crazy style. So I'm really excited about it. Yeah, I'm cool. Idia Shroud, of course. I miss the Atome Cafe. I did. I couldn't get in. You have a lot of Oshis. I have Adachi. I have Idia. My Kami Oshi is Eito. Who else is my Oshi? I wouldn't count any Final Fantasy characters as my Oshi because they're just characters that I like. Well, I guess Adachi wouldn't be an Oshi either because he's just a character, right? Yeah, the glasses one. The glasses of Steiner. That's not an Oshi. No, that's not an Oshi. No, Gacha can have Oshis. Gacha games can have Oshis. I think the only Oshi I have from a Gacha game is Idia. I'm trying to think. Like, I have favorite characters from not another. Why am I saying that? Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, but Tsumugi and Shambles. Don't fucking say that name in my chat. Actually, that's a great point. I'm gonna blacklist that name from my chat. Hell yeah! YouTube Studio. Open. Wait. Why did it? Wait. Hold on. Where's the YouTube Studio button? Okay. Cool. YouTube Studio, and then I'm gonna hit the settings, and then I'm gonna go to permissions. Wait, where is this tab actually? Hold on. Community moderation. Okay, and then add a word. Tsumugi. Alba. Tsumugi. And then I'm gonna blacklist the names associated with him. Cool. Okay, save. Yes, awesome. Yeah, there you go. So now we can't say the name of the blue demon anymore. Inshallah, he is gone forever. Yay! 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 YouTuber learns how to YouTube. I don't remember though. No. What about the character from the hit taken Rampa V3? Oh, I want her. Tsumugi from Danganronpa. I've always wanted her though, okay? Give it an out. No. I thought that I wasn't going to unstand Tsumugi like around the time that the anniversary happened. I was like, yeah, you know, I don't want to, you know, cut Tsumugi out of my life, blah, 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 blah. And then I decided, like, after a couple more weeks, I was like, there's better stuff out there. Like, there's better stuff, you know? There's always gonna be an Oshi. And then I was Oshi-less for, like, 2 weeks, and I was like, man, I want to relapse on Tsumugi, but I have to stay principled. And then I was like, who am I gonna have now? And then God, parentheses, Kodaka, dropped Eito into my life. And I was like, I don't really want this. And then Eito said, love and peace. And I was, oh, okay, I can get behind this. Yeah. Like a good wagie. I'm gonna touch your wagie sack. No, Oshi for 2 weeks. I know, this time it's over for real. I don't have any Tsumugi merch anymore. I actually, when I was at Anime Expo, Ishikawa Kaito came to Anime Expo to do a panel, and I've been wanting to see Ishikai for years, well, obviously for years and years and years and years and years. And they were like, oh, you know, here, Ishikawa Kaito for you, Leah. Let's win you back over. And I was like, no, I'm gonna pass. And I did not go see Ishikawa Kaito. That's how you know it's over. Yeah. Fired from my job last week for harassing a janitor at our factory. How did you harass him? Did you shove a... Never mind. Ferrari, thank you for the $2. Excited for stream. Yay! Yay! I work full time for that sack. Please don't touch it. You don't want to pop your little wagie sack? You don't want to wait, how does that one tweet go? Hold on. Where's the tweet? Hold on, I got you. Hold on. Where did that tweet go? Where did that They keep flicking my little wagie sack, asking for more hours in work. They keep flicking my little wagie sack. Ow, 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 ow. I love working. Please don't give me a raise. Me when I'm coping. Me when Sakuna tells me to get back in the mines to start packing your guys' orders, but I don't know how to pack. Actually, that's a lie. Oh, that was a lie. The merch in the box, bro. I used to work in a warehouse technically. Before I was in Face Connect, the last job I had before I was in Face Connect, it was like a bunch of things all together, like under one job. But I used to work in a warehouse packing orders. That was like, even though that wasn't technically a part of my job, they made me pack orders and organize the warehouse just because they were like, you have nothing else to do. And I was like, I have a ton of work to do. That's like, the deadline is like this week. And they'd be like, no, go to the warehouse, Leah. Be a good little warehouse girl. And I'd be like, okay. And then by the end of the week, they'd be like, so Leah, why did you not get this thing done? We saw you up and walking around throughout the day. Why did you not get that done? And I'd be like, well, you told me to go to the warehouse. No, we didn't tell you to go work in the warehouse. Why did you do that? I was sitting at my desk and you were like, hey, Leah, get up and go work in the warehouse. Go pack orders. And I was like, oh, that's not my job, but okay. Well, why didn't you get it done? Because I had been working in the warehouse! And then when I wasn't doing that, they were like, yeah, go do this, yeah, go do that. Go pack this for this thing. Go pack this for this thing. And I was like, my job is writing contracts. What the fuck do you mean? Like, I'm gonna go pack things. Like, I'm a contractor. Like, what? Government cheese on my forehead. No! It's a hat. Just like the Amy Leah Warehouse AU fic I wrote. What? Don't elaborate. Anyways, that's a wagie experience. Did you pack my judy? Yeah, I packed your little judy. You want to have your judy flicked? Ew. Contract, girl. Yeah, you write contract? No, I'm a VTuber. You wrote contracts? Yes, in the past tense. I wrote contracts. I write contracts? No, girl, I don't write contracts. The only thing I'd be writing is fucking fan fiction. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Do I work in a warehouse? Yes, I do. But you know, social media executive. I make coffee and pack boxes. I was the influencer and social media person, and I wrote contracts and like reached out to influencers and stuff, and then I would like write stuff for the website. But then I would also like contact bigger companies to work out like certain things, and then I also like worked in like the art quotation marks department, like sewing and stuff, and then I also did like modeling for like the product that we sold, and then I also worked in the warehouse. It was a lot of things, and that job sucked. That job was so ass. No, I didn't even have a work email. No. Yeah, and I got paid like $10, $11 an hour. Sounds chill. No, it was not. They'd be like, you have to pack this thing. We need 4,000 product for this. Put it in like 6 boxes. And I'd be like, how the fuck is it supposed to fit in 6 boxes? We don't want to transport more boxes, Leah, so make it fit in 6 boxes. I don't don't think 4,000 products are gonna fit in 6 boxes of this size. Are you crazy? And then I would be like, hey, they don't fit in the 6 boxes. We have to pull more boxes. And they'd be like, well, how many more boxes? And I'd be like 3 minimum. And they'd be like, no, that's not right. And then I would like, okay, they're like, just pack it full. And I'd be like, okay. So then I pack the box full. And then they go to pick up the box and it's too heavy and the box breaks. And they're like, Leah, why did you pack it this full? Like, and you know, you would think that I learned something from working in that company. I didn't. It's, well, I don't, well, it's not really, no. Yeah, they wanted me to define. I'm just complaining about my old job. I'm sorry. The warehouse experience is why I don't even think Sakura knew I worked in a warehouse. No, I hated this job so much I like never mention it ever because this job fucking sucked. Yeah. You learn to never do again. Well. Yeah, lore is lore. I used to be an office worker that did a lot of things that weren't actually office work. But that's fine. You know, that's just how it is. And now I know how to avoid. Didn't you work at a Halloween store? I did work at a Halloween store. I worked at a Halloween store before getting that job. Yeah, I worked at Spirit Halloween for like the season. And that job was also off. That was also like not really a warehouse thing, but like we had like there were boxes that we packed and unpacked. That was awesome. And then I used to get yelled at that job for talking to customers. That was something. They would be like, Leah, go to the dressing room and ask the customers if they need help. And I would be like, okay. So then I go over to the dressing room. And then, you know, you get like the people that are like, can you help me pick out a costume? Does this look good on me? And what am I supposed to do? Tell them shut the fuck up and get out of my store? No. I'm gonna be nice to them so that way they buy the product. So that way they could be like, oh my god, yay, we're buying product. And then we can have like sales and shit. And so it's customer service! So that, you know, I had people in the dressing room that'd be like, does this costume look good on me? Do you have something that would suit me? And then, yeah, and I'd be like, yeah, you know, I can try this on. And they'd be like, Leah, why are you talking with the customers? We need you up front. Like, do you not want me to, like... Come on, man. I remember one time I got yelled at by a customer. It was the first time a stranger has yelled at me to my face before. And I was like, what the fuck? Because she was on the phone, right? And she wasn't really paying attention when she was checking out. And she like paid in cash, whatever. And so I got her change. But when I went to hand her back her change, she like wasn't facing me. And I still needed to like bag her stuff. So I put it in like a nice little pile on the counter in front of her so that way I could pack her stuff. But like I don't want to be rude and just like shove it at her, you know? So I like organized it in this little pile for her, and then I was like bagging her stuff. And then she was like, why did you not hand it to me in my hand? I was like, girl, you were on the phone. And she was like, you're so disrespectful. Where is your manager? I can't believe the disrespect. I was like, what the fuck do you mean? You were on the phone. And then I cried. Yeah. You know, Karen, why did I have to get yelled at? What the hell? Some people like that are real. I know, I can't fucking believe people like that are real, man. You're like, hey, you know what? What am I supposed to do? Sit there and be like, ma'am, your change. Ma'am, your change. Hello, ma'am, cousin. That's rude. I like to think that I'm not a rude person, you know? You know, thank you for the $5 Robert. What do you think about jobs that require travel? I think if you have a job that requires you to travel, you are very fortunate, right? Right? And if the company pays for you to travel and provides for you, you are very fortunate. It is like a blessing, right? Yeah, because traveling is expensive. And also, like, it depends on where you go, you know? Like, I'm very fortunate to like be able to travel as much as I do for my job, right? And it depends on the job, you know, like maybe if it's like a different company and you're traveling, like it's okay. But at least with my job, you know, like if I travel, it means that I'm not streaming because I'm traveling. So it's a bit troublesome, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'm not thankful. Like I'm so happy that I get to travel and do all this stuff. It's like a blessing and a curse. Yeah, but I don't really think about like the curse part, you know. I just think like I'm super lucky and I'm very fortunate for it. And I feel like if I complain about it, or like if I say something like, oh, you know, it's bad, it's awful, then like, I don't know, that's like ungrateful, you know. I don't want to be ungrateful. But yeah, the only thing I'm ungrateful for is that fucking Karen that yelled at me. Can't play Final Fantasy. I tried playing Final Fantasy the last time I was in Japan, and I like did my end raid so that way I could like get my tomes, and then they put me in M8 normal, which is still really hard. And I was playing on a trackpad, and I was like, I don't know how this is gonna go. And I had like 400 ping. I was dead the entire fight, and we were wiping because they didn't have enough healers. And I was like, well, that's not my problem. I'm in Japan. Yippee! Reality, thank you for the $5. Glad you got out of that horrible job and went with VTubing, because we get to hear more of her sweet toy mating noises right now. My what? I'm sorry. Repeat yourself right now. Say that one more time. You get to hear more of my what? My what? I'm going to break your hands. And then I'm going to break your ankles. And I'm going to throw you into a pool that is filled only to your calves with water. But you'll be sitting down because your ankles are broken and you can't stand up. And then I am going to put a hose inside of the pool to slowly fill it up with water, and you will be forced to be drowned very slowly because you can't use your ankles to swim you to the surface, and you can't use your wrists to like tread water, so you would very slowly drown, and it would be very agonizing. Nice, thank you for the $10. I volunteer. What if he's fat? He floats. Stop. Just float. At what point does the teeth smoothie happen? That happens after the waterboarding, you know. Yeah, that happened after the waterboarding. Yeah. At least they get a Subway sandwich. No, you don't get a Subway sandwich this time. Actually, I'm gonna put in the pool filter, I'm gonna put rat feces in the pool filter. So not only will you be drowning, you will be drowning in water contaminated with rat feces. Leah is lovely. Thank you. And they have a good voice. Thank you. $32. High decibel mating noises made by a squeaky Leah. I'm banning you from my chat. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. No. It's the wildest fan game execution ever. Do you guys ever think about what your Danganronpa execution would be like? I think about that all the time. If I was in Danganronpa, no shot I make it to the end of Danganronpa. I'm not make it to the end material, okay? I'm like not the first person to die, but I am among like the middle of the story to die, and I like to think that I will die a very uneventful, uninspiring death. Yes. Would I get killed or would I kill? I'm a victim. I'm a very easy target. Are you kidding me? I'm too nice. I'm too trusting. Somebody comes up to me and they're like, Mia, you're so nice and so pretty. I'm like, oh my god, thanks. you shouldn't say that. And then they stab me in the back and I'm like, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. The third case victim that gets written up about. Yeah, I'm a third case victim. Yeah. But you are nice and pretty. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know exactly what my Danganronpa execution would be, but I actually don't know. Third trial victim, very sad. It's like even worse. I hope your favorite character ends up as a third trial victim in Danganronpa. It's real. It could happen. The third trial is always a dog shit one. Death by jellyfish. 1,000,000 jellyfish stings. That's a good one. Forced to watch Ato marry a woman, and then I crash out. And then they lock me in a glass cage, and they force me to watch Ato marry a woman. And then I start crashing out and banging on the glass cage doors, and then it slowly presses me to death. Yeah. Or you know, like, V3 Korikyo, how, like, at the end, they, like, kill him by boiling him alive, and then he, like, ascends to heaven, and he sees his sister, and then, like, as spirits, him and his sister, like, reunite, because he was, like, begging his sister. I don't know if you guys played V3, but he was, like, the sister fucker. Okay, anyways. And so, like, in the afterlife, he's, like, seeing his sister again, and they're, like, both naked and floating in the air as ghosts, and then they start throwing salt at him to exorcise him. So not only do they boil this guy alive and give him, like, a slow, agonizing death, they also throw salt at him so his, like, ghost can't even rest in peace because he was such a creep for begging his sister. Yeah. It's awesome. It's so awesome. It was what he deserved because he killed two characters I really. Was it two in that trial? I think it was two. He killed two that I really like. And then he made my favorite girl really sad. Yeah, L moment for him. Korikyo's entire story is just full of L's, man. He's like a freaking, like, anthropologist or something. Something like that. I don't know. He was so weird, it's funny. I don't think it's like he was weird in, like, a funny way, but having sex with your sister, I feel like warrants that type of execution. Panko! Hello! Hello! Hi, Ringo Dachis. Hello! Hi! The Pong Father. How was Resident Evil? Having what with your what? Having sex with your sister in Danganronpa. I was just telling everybody in Danganronpa V3, so the third Danganronpa game, we were talking about Danganronpa execution, so I'll, like, go over it again. And in Danganronpa V3, or Silent Hill. Sorry, I meant Silent Hill. I'm sorry. Silent Hill. I, like, popped in and I was watching you and I still said this. I said Silent Hill! Night, thank you for the gifted subs. Anyways, Danganronpa V3, the third Danganronpa game. There is a guy named Koriki. Oh wait, okay, actually, it was disappointing. Really? I didn't hear very good things about it, which is why I ended up not buying it. I really wanted it, but then I decided, like, against it because I heard not so great things about it. I've been, like, popping in and out of people's streams, and then that's pretty much it. Anyways, okay, so this is Korikyo from Danganronpa, and okay, this is Korikyo from Danganronpa, and he's like a I don't know, he's like humanitarian anthropologist guy. He's really fucking annoying, and his, like, whole thing is that, like, he has sex with his sister. And he's like a hardcore ciscon. I just googled a picture of him. Shut up. Why is he wearing a gimp mask? Because he's into his sister doing BDSM on him. Is that like not obvious? He liked his sister tying him up shibari style. So when he like kills women in the game, and then when they like execute him, they boil him alive in like a hot pot type thing. They like boil him alive, and then he like dies obviously and becomes a ghost, and like he's about to like reunite with his sister in the afterlife. And when he's like about to reunite with his sister and they're both like naked and about to kiss, or maybe hug, but I think it was kiss, Monokuma shows up and starts throwing salt on him to exorcise him. Yeah, but he like, his whole shtick is that he like has sex with his sister. Yeah, hug. Well, I mean, I don't think they were gonna like bang in front of everybody. It's peak. It's so peak. It's so peak, man. It's like one of the funniest executions ever. I stand by though that Danganronpa 3 has better executions than Danganronpa 2. My hot Danganronpa take is Danganronpa 1 has the best executions, and then Danganronpa 3 also has really good executions. I think they're like slightly more brutal, but I really like them. I think Danganronpa 2 has the weakest executions. The cases are really good, the trials in 2 are really good, but the actual executions is not as great as the other ones. However, I think V3 is unironically dog shit, and I hate that game. Yeah. Stunning, thank you for the $20 Having sex with your sister deserves you to be killed. You're standing quiet, tall in front of your glass house. Diet Ashley! Diet Ashley! I don't want to hear that from the guy that says unalive in seg. Just say sex killed! Sex killed! Sex killed! Diet Ashley says the guy who says unalived. Who's Ashley? I think that guy's sister. I think it's Sinic's sister, Ashley. He's not, there is no, okay, well, I was about to say, there is no older brother in Danganronpa that I have had a crush on, but I take it back. Well, it's not Danganronpa, so okay. So there is no older brother in Danganronpa that I would fall in love with. Yeah, in Danganronpa. There's no older brother. Yeah. Exposed. It's not exposed, no! No. However, let's not get into it. Let's Ashley, like Resident Evil Ashley. I don't like Ashley from Resident Evil. I don't really like most of the Resident Evil characters. I don't know. I don't. What's this game about? Danganronpa. It's about kids that kill each other. Yeah. Leah, Diet Ashley. No! Stop. Thank you for the $2. No. I hate people whose names start with Ash. Yeah. Shelly Rinkou, go fuck yourself. Not even Leon. I hate Leon. I detest Leon. Every time I see Leon like out in the wild anywhere, it like fills me with such rage. I hate that guy so much. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My himbo. See, that's exactly why I don't like him. It's like maybe you know, in the game. Well, no, not even in the games. I don't think he's a very interesting character in the games, like at all. I don't care. But I think like when I hear people talk about him, and they're like, "Oh my god, he's like my himbo wife, Leon in a maid dress. Oh my god, Leon." Blah blah blah. You like men in maid dresses. I like men getting waterboarded. We are not the same. I hate Leon. I'm sorry. I think What's the other one from 7? Chris? I like Chris. Chris Redfield, I think his name is. Yeah. Guy from 7. Yeah, Chris, I think his name is Chris. I think he's pretty okay. Yeah. Chris is a chat. I think he's cool. Yeah. Albert Wesker, I think Wesker is really sexy. And Heisenberg. But I don't really care too much for any of the other characters. Sorry. What's not to love? I don't like him. What's the other guy? What's the other guy's name from 4? The guy that's like got Leon like chained up, whimpering Omega style. Carlos. Yes, I like him. Yeah. Your LD on take means nothing. Thank you, Insect. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Carlos, the Mexican guy. Yeah. I think he's cool. Carlos is cool. I like him. I like Carlos. Luis. Who's Luis? My name is Luis. Oh my god, it's Halloween time. Yeah, the greasy. Don't say that. Don't say that. Luis. Is his name not Carlos? Is it Luis? It's Luis. His name is Luis. Yes. His name is Luis. Thank you. Luis, I played like half of Resident Evil 4 because I didn't like it. I think I played like after Leon was like chained up with him. Yeah. Carlos is the one with Jill. I don't fucking remember anything about Resident Evil, man. Fake fan. I'm not even a fan. I gotta be on. I'm not even a Resident Evil fan. I like 7. That's I played 8. I will probably not play 9. That's about it. Yeah. I don't know. I can ask Runie. I like 7. 7 was good. I think 7 was good. I did not like 4 at all. 8 was okay. I have a lot of problems with 8, but what didn't you like about 4? The original remake. I played the remake because I'm a fake gamer. But I like the gameplay of Resident Evil, and that's why I kept playing them, is because I really enjoy the gameplay of them a lot. But I don't like the story, and I'm a story first type of guy. So if I don't like the story, then I'm not gonna keep playing the game. So yeah, I don't know. Guy, I'm a guy.
Sorry you had to find out this way. I'm a guy, and I use a voice changer when I stream because I don't want you guys thinking that I'm not a cute anime girl, or else Sakuna would fire me.
Yeah, so I'm a guy. That's exactly what I just said. Yeah, I'm a type of guy. Yeah. Hashime, shut up! No, Hashime Hinata, shut up!
My first dream is to be a hero like All Might, and my second dream is for... My first dream is to be a great student like Naegi, and my second dream is for Komaeda to shove his tongue down my throat and maybe swirl it around a little bit, and then maybe we can have like a tongue battle, like back and forth, you know, like yeah, and then eventually I would pin his tongue down. I would shove my tongue so far in his throat that I would pin his tongue down, and maybe that would fill him with hope or something else.
You have to be a girl. There's no way a guy would come up with stuff like this. I'm sorry to break it to you guys. I am a man. I am the only guy in Face Connect. Sorry. Voice Makoto Naegi next. I don't want to do that. Thank you for the $5 double dollars. I think I missed one. Hip, thank you for the $5 double dollars. The ending cutscene to Code Veronica. What the fuck are you saying to me? Keep on grooving, baby. Danganronpa fanfic stream. I actually haven't. If I've read any good Danganronpa fanfiction, I don't remember like what it would be. I haven't dabbled in Danganronpa fanfiction in so long. But when I would read the Danganronpa fanfiction, it was always Naegi and Togami. Naegi and Togami. Danganronpa 2, Gundam and Soda. Ishimondo was also a good one. Mondo Chihiro. Ishimondo Chihiro. That was pretty good. I'm trying to think. Well, the obvious Fork in the Kitchen, but I don't want to say that out loud. I'm committed. I've been committed to this for 10 years. I am not going to let this to let go of this 10-year-long bit that I've been continuing for 10 years. It's not gonna happen. It is a firm. I've stood on business, and I will. Fanfic stream voiced by Leah.
On days like this, kids like you should.
Oh, I can't say that. I'm sorry. To call you Miss Leah. Oh my god, thank you, Ferrari. Thank you. It's like what Runie calls me. Runie always calls me Miss Leah. It's so cute. It's so cute. I don't know. Miss Leah. Kaito x Kokichi makes me sickly. You're a fucking idiot! You're such a stupid moron idiot. What the fuck do you mean Kaito x Kokichi makes you sick? What the fuck do you mean Kaito x Kokichi makes you sick? You like Shoichi and Kokichi? The fucking stupidest ship ever? Kaito and Kokichi are the saving grace of fucking V3. Everything about V3 is absolute dog shit garbage. But Kokichi Kaito? It's peak. It's peak. It's peep. You're so fucking stupid and close-minded and an idiot if you think that Kaito and Kokichi is not a great ship. You're an idiot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just give me Kokichi x Komaeda. Yeah, stuff like that exists. You know what I've been seeing a lot of recently? A threesome art between Komaeda, Kokichi, and Eito. Sometimes I think maybe Eito was right to gouge out his eyes. Kokichi is a bitch! Yeah? Yeah, and Kaito is a great wrangler. Are they even in the same game? No. No. I don't know. I love Kaito so much. And I think Kaito and Kokichi is a cute ship. I love Kaito. I love Kaito. He's like one of the best Danganronpa characters ever. It's such a shame he has to come from like the most dog shit game. But genuinely, I love Kaito so much. He's so great. My righteous eyes don't need to see that shit. Your righteous eyes need to be removed from your fucking righteous skull. Is there a single heterosexual Danganronpa fan? Jelly? I think Kaito deserves to be in a better game. I think Kaito deserves to be in my bed. We should play the game that we were gonna play, actually. I forgot we were playing a game, and this turned into like a Zatsu stream, and I didn't mean for that to happen. The postal worker who is supposed to deliver my play button also slacked off ranting about ding and shipping. Washer, thank you for the $5. There's a game? There was supposed to be a game, but maybe I lost my job. Wasn't the point of this game just Zatsu? Yeah, but I've been sitting on like the fucking pause menu. I opened the game just to look at it, and then yeah, okay. Anyways, the lust is palpable. There is something so... Well, okay, see, I'm about to dig myself into a hole. There is something so cool about Kaito, because he's like a, you know, he's like a goofy, upbeat, really normal guy, and he you know, is trying to be supportive because he's a and you know, he's like cool, and he's nice, and he's a little bit of a bitch, but you know, the unreliable older brother. Yeah, he's a pretty I wouldn't say he's the most reliable guy. He's a bit of a slacker, but he's a bit of an older brother type. You sound like a girl talking about her crush. I remember back in middle school. I'll tell you guys a little bit of a really personal story. Okay, this is a bit of a personal story. Okay, back in middle school. Okay, back in middle school. Yeah, I was on Tumblr. I had friends. You know, Danganronpa was a big part of my life, and yeah, and I remember I remember I had a friend on Tumblr that was, yeah, you know, back in like the days of Tumblr, people kinned characters, right? Amy and Leah argue about Danganronpa shit. I'm sorry to tell you, Robert, Amy and I have the same taste in Danganronpa ship, so it wouldn't be an argument. There would be no reason to stream because we have the same taste in Danganronpa ships. You should see our DMs. It's filled to the brim with Kaito cookie chipor. You know, people kinned, you know, different characters and stuff. And I had a friend that was Komaeda kin. They kinned Komaeda, but not in like the obnoxious I have to make everything about hope because not like that. You know, they just were like, yeah, like, you know, I relate to Komaeda a lot. They were pretty chill. They're not obnoxious. They were just pretty chill. And I remember, middle school, yeah, I had a crush on this person, like a massive crush on this person, and we were good friends. And, you know, we hung out on Skype all the time, and nothing came out of it. They dropped off the face of the internet one day. Never saw them again. To this day, I cannot. I hate Komaeda. I hate Komaeda. Detest Komaeda. I had a crush on a Komaeda Kinney when I was in middle school. What does the first part have to do with it? I hate Komaeda. Who did I kid? I was a Fukawa kid. Ow. Leah's still dreaming about her middle school crush. It's not. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck anymore. I've moved on. I've matured. The only people I have a crush on is Atsuki Ito. Yeah, but there you go. There's a story for you. A bad breakup. It wasn't a breakup. It was just like they disappeared off the face of the internet and nothing came out of it. And I was like, damn, that's I was so heartbroken. I remember in middle school, I was so heartbroken. I was like, man, Komaeda is gone forever. What am I supposed to do now? I'm never gonna be able to talk to Komaeda again. They're missing. What if something bad happened to them? Oh my god. I used to cry about it all the time in middle school. And you grow up and you're like, dude, what the fuck? When I was a teen, there was a 30-plus-year-old woman who was flirting with me. In hindsight, that was weird as fuck. Persona 3 moment. Yeah. It sounded like you bonded a little. And that girl's name was Eimi Isami. Yeah. Did you say in your room listening to MCR? I actually wasn't an MCR kid. I didn't start listening to MCR until like around the... Well, not like I've never heard them before. Like I've heard MCR songs because I was a massive Panic at the Disco fan when I was younger. That Panic at the Disco was like my ride or die band, you know, growing up. But yeah, I'd heard MCR. But I just wasn't like the biggest MCR fan, and then after I debuted as a VTuber, then I got really into MCR. Not like really into them, but like I started listening to them a lot more. And then yeah, and then my friend was like, "Yeah, you should listen to this song. You should listen to this song." And I was like, "We should go to the concert." And then they were like, "Yay!" Yeah. She didn't listen to Planetary Go, and that's like one of the best songs I've ever heard. I love Planetary Go. Yeah. We don't talk about Brandon. His name is Brendan, and he's like a scumbag. I hate that guy. I remember I went to like their Vegas Lights concert, Panic at the Disco, and I was like, man, this shit's kind of mid. What the hell? And then they fell off really hard, and then like Brendan Urie, it came out that he cheated on his wife, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. He's like a cheater. That's why his music is so bad, is because he's a dirty cheater. Yeah. I only knew Helena. I know like the Black Parade album, but outside of the Black Parade album, I hadn't really like hardcore listened to them before. So yeah, I've heard Bowling for Soup here and there a little bit. Helena was GOAT. Yeah, they sang Helena when I saw them live. It was so cool. It was so cool. I think something that was like really cool about it is every single seat in the arena that I saw My Chemical Romance in was sold out. Like I've never seen an entirely... Shut up! Shut up! You... My 1 hour lunch break is over. Fuck! Okay. Get to work, Luigi. I actually didn't even do the tutorial of the game yet. Fish out and stay, go! I didn't even do the tutorial for this. What's this? Parcel inspections for morons. Look, socket. Okay, I will play the game. Here you go. Whoa! Thank you for the $2 double. Thank you for the $20 double. Yay! Release a 3D concert, Sakana. What 3D concerts? There are no 3D concerts in Phase Connect. There are no 3D concerts in Phase Connect. You will never see a 3D concert in Phase Connect. 21 Pilots? I'm not 40 years old, sorry. I'm not a 40-year-old woman. I'm so sorry. I am old and I was on Tumblr, but I'm not 40 years old with no respect for myself. I fucking hate 21 Pilots. Shut up. Or a 50-year-old dude. Where is the packages? Sakana! I can't even work if there's no packages, you ding-dong! There's even no packages to sort. What the hell? What is this? There's no... Thoughts on Knocked Loose? What did you just say to me? No, you can't knock me loose. What the fuck? Thanks for the $5 double, I guess. Anyways, how do I play the game? Open the tablet. Okay. Hello? Hello, the animatronics do... I gotta pack... Why would you say that? Why would you say that? I don't even want your stupid $2 double. Why would you say that? What is wrong with you? What is your problem? Why would you say that to my little Ouija set? How do I... Oh. Correct parcels. Wait. Where do I get the parcels from, though? Sakana! There's a basketball in here. What is that noise? How do you even play this game? What the fuck? Valid, so where's the parcels? I have to pack from where, ya ding dong? Cargo type. How do I... Crazy shot. See, there's nothing even in here. Can I pick up the cat? Can I sell the cat? Can I eat the cat? And by eat the cat, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Car, come in here! What the... What? Don't put question marks in my chat. Shut up. Don't eat the cat. Hi! Hello. What? Sakura yelling at me to get back to work. Girl, there's no game. You just run around an office the whole time. Take parcels from the door for processing. But I can't open the door. That's what wages do, bro. What is that noise? The company went bankrupt. Yeah. Interact. Approved. Approved. See, this is why I can't get hired ever again, is because how do you... Wait, there's a litter box! Oh my god, the cat can take a poop! The objective at the top left? What? Read the first email from my boss, Sakana. What? Sakana says, "Welcome! I'm Sakana." This is a lot of instructions. This is too many instructions, I think. I don't even read emails, bro. Nobody emails me. You know how many emails I get in a day? I get a bunch of emails from YouTube. It's like, hey, check out this thing, and I'm like, oh, thanks, man. Pick up the parcels. Inspect the parcels. Attach, improve, or deny. Okay. Open the delivery door. Oh, okay. Country name and flag. Okay, so looks good to me, I think. Is there getting a real job after losing to the mighty Chungus that are Stark Knights? Why would you call them a mighty Chungus? Are you freaking stupid? If a parcel can't country Impland, that feels like a something you can't really say. What are these countries? Kristen, Impland, Jonathia, Congradi, Ligball. Ligball. When she from Ligball? Mateen, oh, Martinez. Malin. Pruania, Soport, Stretinum, Vokua, Yadanica. Okay. This is going to Molland on a train? Okay, approved. Okay. Approve it through the valid one. Okay, here you go. And then I... oh! Look at me go! I'm so good at the video game. Press the submit button. Did I not hit submit? Like this? Like that? That's hard, yeah, thanks! Thanks, it's hurt my head so I don't hurt my head. Hello, Raiders! Hi! Hello! We're from Marlin and Ligball. Mari, how do you feel about ligging balls? This one is not approved. But how do I interact with this? What? How do I interact with it though? What the fuck is happening? When she... See, but I've already seen this! I already know! Oh. Okay, cool. So then... I've already seen it. How do I... interact with the table? Oh. Oh. Why is it so complicated? That makes no sense. I think Sakano's not running an efficient warehouse, if you ask me. And I think we should have some warehouse adjustments. Oh, wait. This one's approved. Approved. That one's full of, Mari naked body pillows. Drool. Sorry. 1 box a minute. Is that what Sakana makes you do? 1 box a minute? That sucks. Stretenom. Okay, this one gets approved. That one gets approved. And this one, Vokua. This one gets approved. Okay. Approved. And this one, Impland. I actually don't know if this one gets approved. I think it said bus. Oh no, all of these get approved. Okay. Oh wait, can I just like... Sorry, that's full of your face connect coffee. Please understand, I don't care. Okay, that... This one... Fuck you. Okay, this one... How do I put the thingy on? Okay. Wait, See, this is why we can't Zatsu and do the same thing at once. Because I'm stupid and I can't play a game and do a bunch of things at the same time. Because it's too complicated for my little brain. You know, stop. Okay, this one. This one. Oh. How did you get over here? That one was full of your Ember panties. Hashtag drool. Hashtag yum. Hashtag. Okay, that one. I don't know. It's probably more mouse pads. This one is soap port. This one also is approved. Okay, and then in panties. You know what? In panties? Okay, all of these ones get approved too. Dude, I'm so efficient. I'm literally the most efficient employee Sakana could hire. I've never been to the Face Connect warehouse, but I can't imagine that packing boxes like this would be hard. Or at least harder than my last job. But this is not the same thing as my last job, because I didn't expect packages. I packed the packages, and I'm really good at packing packages, but I'm not good at inspecting them. But I mean, if people get paid to do this as like a full-time job, then maybe the workforce is the place for me. See, look at this. Efficient. Literally the most efficient guy in the entire world. Yeah, we were saying that you should do like a pack your own merch type of thing for FaceCon. Vokua. But this is one of the... What are you talking about? Invalid? But we had it! Vokua. That's one of the approved ones. Are you stupid? I think they're stupid. Isn't it approved? Well, have you looked with your eyes? Oh, this one's already checked. And this one's to Jonathia. This is literally the Jonathia flag right here. Like, are you stupid? Oh, the flag is wrong. Oh, I get it. I get it. Oh, that's what Siri calls Ato. What? Jonathia? Look at that! I made $49. For a minimum wage wagie, that's not too bad. Yeah, Jonathia Ato is his full name. Me when I make him boy pregnant. Sorry, I didn't really have a punchline for that one. Okay. This one also. Boy pregnant? Boy pregnant is what I'm gonna make Flynn's Genshin Impact. Why does it always go back to m-preg? Is boy pregnant not just a term of endearment? Keep cooking. Do not call it f-preg. I literally hate you. I literally hate you. Stop, because who fucking... It was obviously Zyncro. Zyncro fucking clipped me the other day being like, oh my god, I can't believe that women would get pregnant. That's not what I meant by that, okay? I know women can get pregnant. I'm just saying, it's been a long time since I've been outside in, like, the world. And every time I go outside, it's not like pregnant women are common that you would find in the wild. They're like rare Pokemon, you know? Especially in today's economy. Are you kidding me? Who can afford to get pregnant? So, I just haven't seen a pregnant woman. And I spend all my time online. So when you're like, you know, when I'm like, who would ever even call it f-preg? I mean, what are we supposed to call it? R-preg? Regular pregnancy? I don't know. Uruka was pregnant long ago. Yeah, and I was forced to watch her go through labor and give birth. That was disgusting. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know. Well, I did know. That's not what I'm saying. I know that women can get pregnant. I just didn't really think about it. Unpaid electricity bill. I'm sorry, do I have to fucking pay bills? Do VTubers get V-preg? I'm gonna start a VTuber agency called V-pregnancy, and it's gonna be a bunch of VTubers with pregnant models. And if you donate enough money to the V-preg talents, you get the chance to name the baby. And the next tier after that would be like being the godfather. And then the tier after that would be like you get to... But instead of like sending super chats, you can send like baby formula. There you go. So instead of sending super chats for my agency V-preg, then you can donate like baby formula, right? And then the VTuber, the moms, their contract only lasts 9 months, and their graduation stream is them giving birth. M-pregs are common Pokemon? No. That's not what I said. Recession indicator. They get for the $2. Graduation stream is a baby shower. No. So V-preg, you have the talents, right? And they debut, and like their model's pregnant, and then maybe like we can have it rigged so their belly grows, so you can every day their belly can like grow a little bit bigger, so it's like birth, you know. And then you can like super chat like baby formula. So yeah, and then the graduation stream would be the birth, and we would have a fully animated hospital birth that you guys could watch, and then they'll go into labor, and then like the graduation ending stream will be like, isn't the baby beautiful? And then it'll like fade into like a bunch of sparkles, and it'll be like, thanks for watching. And then they would only have to work for 9 months. What happens if they miscarry? That would be a contract termination. And then, see, the v-preg is an agency under Phase Connect, because then the babies they give birth to go on to become Phase Connect talents in the pregnancy generation. There you go. And then, because like you know, whoever like donated the most to the mom could be like the godfather, then you would have like special membership to the talents channel already because you're the godfather. Did they start with chibi model? No. See, that's when it becomes weird. No. No, we're not watching children on stream, brah. That's fucking nasty. Silver, thank you for the $2. Yeah, chat summary. No! It's $1 billion idea. Yeah, exactly. It's an industry nobody has tapped into before. You know, the pregnancy VTuber industry. Literal Nepo babies. Exactly. I know. See, this is why I'm a business major now, is because, yeah. The first day, okay, Azores, that's enough. Thank you for the $2. It's an industry. Yeah, it's an untapped industry. It's a completely untapped industry, because how many VTuber agencies are out there? Pregnancy VTuber. Who out there has ever done the pregnancy VTuber? Can you think of one VTuber that's like been pregnant on stream throughout their entire VTuber career and then graduates when they give birth? I think Dizzy should be the first V-pregnant. No, I'm sorry. Cha-cha. I'm sorry, I don't know who Cha-cha is. I'm sorry. V-preg con. And then a V-preg con could be the baby shower. Or maybe the V-pregnancy like generation, or like the company could like have when they collaborate, they can only collaborate like baby themed games and stuff, and they could have like a baby shower collaboration, right? Yeah, there you go. See. Yeah, so then if you're ever like, oh my god, my Oshi. No, see, your Oshi was never hiding anything from you because they were part of the V-pregnancy generation. How did they get pregnant? Mitosis. Because they're VTubers. Mitosis and some good rigging. They got pregnant off of photosynthesis. They got pregnant from an Ellison man and limbs a little bit. Sorry. In a way, all viewers are like a single sperm cell. What does the AI chat summary say? Should I be worried? Wait. What is it? What does it say? Is this something I should be concerned about? What is... Oh wait, shoot. I can't even see it. It just seems like the story of Jesus with extra steps. Is it... Viewers in chat are joking and speculating about a Disney potentially being pregnant, with some even suggesting she had virtual babies and adopt all the babies. What? Why did it say pregnancy? Why did it say pregnancy? I was reading that YouTube. I'm not saying that Disney should be pregnant. That's not what I'm saying. No. Stop. And then maybe like the V pregnancy generation could like have a collaboration where they all try that like breast milk ice cream together, and then they can do things. You know, Lumi told me that I should eat breast milk ice cream on stream. When we were doing the Maxpo stuff, she was like, Leah, you should try it, like doing a stream where you eat breast milk ice cream. And I was like, where am I gonna get breast milk ice cream from? And she was like, no, like you should just get breast milk ice cream. And I was like, but like, where am I gonna get a lactating woman from? So I've been in the best interest of chat. I've been in the market for a lactating woman, but I can't find any women that are lactating. V-Preg Gen 2, you can. Face Connect sells coffee. V-Preg can sell their breast milk. There you go. You can buy it nowadays, but like I don't know how I feel about drinking or eating breast milk from a woman that I'm not attracted to. You know, I have to have like an intimate connection with the woman, and she has to verbally bully me and also have really big tatas and also be mean to me, and then maybe. Powdered milk and creamer. And have glasses, yes. No, because I get it. Yeah. Do you have an intimate connection with almonds when you drink almond milk? Nah! No! No. Why do you fantasize about Dami Dizzy? See, okay, the thing about this is I did ask Dizzy like not too long ago if she would consider lactating, but the conversation didn't really go over too well, and I haven't talked with her since I asked her that. So that would require having liver. That's not true, because there are women out there that can lactate without ever having had the sex ever. There are women out there that can just lactate. I don't know why. I'm not a biology person, but I've heard about it on TikTok. There's women out there that can just lactate, or like sometimes if you sneeze hard enough, you can lactate. And I was like, that's not possible. But I guess it is. Nature is wonderful. Derek, thank you for the $5. We already drink breast milk from non-humans. See, that's weird though, because like I can't talk with a cow, right? I can't walk up to a cow and have a conversation. I mean, I could if I was crazy, but I'm not crazy, okay? But like I don't talk with like the cow. I don't talk with like the soybean. I don't talk with like the almond, right? So like I don't have any type of connection with them. They're just like for milk, you know? Well, I mean, cows aren't really just for milk. They're like, I'd like beef tongue. But that's like besides the point, you know? Yeah. Tola, thank you for the $5. Just lactating is a sign of cancer. Well, I'm not saying, like, isn't it just men that can, like, lactate if they have cancer? So, like, if you're a man and you're lactating, be careful. Go see a doctor. Talk to Muyu. I'm okay, actually. Men can lactate without cancer. That is true. Men can lactate without cancer. That is true. Yeah. Can we? Be careful. I don't know. What else am I supposed to say? Don't get cancer. Be careful if you have cancer. What do you say to that? Don't get cancer. Yeah, just don't get cancer. Like, it's just that easy. No, it's not that easy. Come on. No. I knew a guy who could lactate, and he lactated onto me. We need breast milk bars / cafes that are legal and can be open to the public like a regular shop. Cups must be filled straight from the tap. Glenn, thank you for the $5. I'm gonna refund you that $5, and when the police come knocking on your door, please do not be surprised. Trashkin, thank you for the $5. Thanks for the lesson. Yeah, of course. Some guys have all the luck. What? What? Sorry, I'm talking about lactation on company time. I didn't mean to, but I just opened a whole can of fetishes. All I wanted to talk about was... Do you think Eito could lactate? I think there's a maid cafe in Japan where they lactate in your cup. Japanese maid cafe lactation. They have a bar. This is 11 years ago though. There's a bar where they lactate. But that was 11 years ago. Looking for weird themed bars / cafes / nightlife like Muscle Girl Bar or Breast Milk Bar. You need to chill. I'm not into lactation. I was just having a $1 million venture idea. Thank you for the $5. I don't mean this seriously. I was just pitching my business idea. Breast milk bar, Japan. But this is 2009. That's not even a thing anymore. They were giving reviews on the woman's breast milk in that article. Oh my god. They were giving actual reviews on the woman's breast milk. Oh my god. Oh my god. They had trouble finding a supply of lactating women. I suppose so. That's a tabloid article. What's the difference between a tabloid? I don't understand. Okay, let's see. Unlock the tablet. Oh, I have to pay my bills. That's what I was doing. Oops. Oh, boats. I like boats. Damn you, failing bird. Ah, yeah. Okay, so I just have to make sure that these line up. Okay. Okay, I got this. Vokua, but this is got it carried on it. Pipkin Pippa does not accept packages. She's a babbit. Okay. This one. Leah is my I'm not lactating. I don't even think I weigh enough to potentially lactate, if I'm being honest. Glug wood. When she glug on my wood. Sorry. I'm sorry. Did I say yet? No. The Stark Knights? Like, I don't know. Ask them. I don't know. Vokua. What does Vokua look like? Okay, that's... right. No, it's not. Dude, this job is hard. You're not sorry. When I glug on my wood until it... When she glug on my... The Stark Knights are contemplating surrender if you just stop freaking them out. But what if I didn't want them to surrender? What if I just wanted them to like... I don't know. What if I wanted them to like... continue it? Why are the Stark Knights cowards? What are they afraid of? Lactating? The hell we are. Yeah, exactly. You tell them. You tell them, Stark Knight. Don't you surrender. We kiss each other? See, no, I don't approve of this. They're milking themselves. Like the Leocons. Jonathia. Like the Leocons. But you guys... Is Leah on the Stark Knight side? I mean, she is my Oshi. I don't like sharing information like that with you guys, because now I can't be like, I don't know, I don't know. We kiss each other behind your back. I think you're an affront to God. Leocons can't milk themselves. We need assistance. Genuinely? And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. You freaking disgust me. Is there even that flag on here? Oh, Yatan Daika. Okay. We're in a... okay. Do you say we're in relationships except for you? I'll have you know that I'm in a very happy relationship right now. With Flynn's from Genshin Impact. And he's very happy, okay? And I'm very happy. With who? From Flynn's from Genshin Impact. Duh. Genshin relationship. I'm having to cope. I started with who? Stop. Stop. That's more a relationship with your credit card. Stretenom. Hey, that's not Malin. So, yeah. I'm in a very happy relationship with Nefer from Genshin Impact. But she's not about to come out, so. Well, I mean, she'll come out if I... Sorry. I don't know what's come over me today. Viewers are chatting and speculating about VTubers getting pregnant. Focusing... Stop! Not Dizzy! No, I'm sorry! Can you milk it? Did she divorce Eito? No, Eito is my bitch wife who I keep locked in a basement. I keep Eito locked in my basement. And then I... touch her. Anyways, isn't that illegal? Nah, it's Eito. Yay! Her? Yeah. Yeah, I know what I said. I said what I said. Any Star Rail Sunday. I like Sunday and Welt and Anaxa and Finon and Aglaia and Kafka and Aglaia and Kafka and Aglaia and Kafka. Yeah. Yeah. She Honkai on my star until it rail. Leah likes women. I saw Aglaia and I had to reinstall the game. I wasn't ever gonna play again, but I saw Aglaia and so Eito can't Eito. His little hint sack is gone. Kefka. No, not Kefka. Don't be weird. Kefka's ugly, bro. Like I love him, but he fucking... Oh wait, oops. Hold on. Kefka kind of scary looking. Why bro looking like a JoJo? She rail on my star until it impact. The cockroach guy. How many more hours do I have to work? Bro, AG got his wagie stick taken away. I would Eito's wagie stick. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I didn't stream yesterday and I feel like it blew up my brain. Jesus, why did it make that noise? Bro worked for less than an hour. No, I worked a full day. Look at all that. I worked a full day. I'm even working overtime right now. See? No, Komaeda does that to you. Komaeda does what to me? Say that one more time. What does Komaeda do to me? As a salaried employee, what is the hours you speak of? I leave at 3:30 and I came in at 9 a.m. Yeah, that's like a normal hours, right? Or is that not normal hours? 9 a.m., 3:30? No? Or like, are you supposed to work longer hours? Normal 9 to 5? Well, that's less than 9 to 5. Phase Warehouse Simulator? Yes! Whoa, this was delivered via rocket ship straight from Phase World. When she rocket on my ship until it deliver. Whoa. Evernight. I wish that I could get her, but I can't. But she's a goth jellyfish. So like, how could I not want her? You know? She's a goth jellyfish that's kind of a bitch. You saw like her voice line of "Fuck you! You are ugly! Die! Stay right there while I kill you! Check out this evil move! Look at how much money I have! Oh my god! Yay! I'm so rich! Yay! If only she was blue. I know, if only she was blue. I won an achievement for having 0 mistakes. Look at that. Not a single mistake in my... I think I'll save for an AXA instead. I'm also saving for an AXA right now, so I'm not gonna get Evernight. But maybe I'll get Evernight next time she is here. But I've been saving up for an AXA since I pulled Fine on, so... I don't know, that was like July to October, but I also don't really log in that much. And Genshin. I've been saving for Flynn's since I started playing again, but I really wish I got Inafa. Those are real words. Yes, mistake on the bottom right. I hate you. Now Leah has enough for Switch 2. I have enough for Switch 2 in Parcel Simulator. In real life, I do not have enough for a Switch 2. But knowing that I have enough in Parcel Simulator for a Switch 2, maybe I can get a Parcel Simulator Switch 2. And then I can play Bravely Default through the Parcel Simulator Switch 2. Yeah. And then I think it'll work out. Okay, well, I worked a good 9 to 5 shift. So I think I am gonna wrap things up. Also because I want to get my Steam refund. I want to get my you know. You might have enough for a 3DS. Oh, I might have enough for a 3DS if this was like 2017. And now they're like $400 or something like that. I don't know. Get your money back. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna set up the raid to Sleepy. We're gonna raid Sleepy. She's playing Majora's Mask. And I have a couple things to talk to you guys about. So, number 1 is, why is Naked Ato saved in here? Dear fucking God. Wait. I lost it again. I lost the image file again. No, it's right here. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, here it is. Yay! Okay, so I have some birthday merchandise that is still on sale from today until September 30th. Yes, so you have 5 more days to order my birthday merchandise. And I will move so you can peruse the goods. So I will move myself this way so you can peruse them. So we have a mouse pad with some good no, they're not. Okay. And then we have a keychain. We have a light stick and a holographic board and a photo card holder that comes with the photo card and a towel. And it all features Gyaru illustrations. So that's pretty cool, pretty fun. And yeah, the sales were extended until September 30th. So you have a couple more days to go ahead and get them if you so wish. Filled with milk. Okay. Anyways, next up, we have... Scroll up in my files. We have this. Wait, I should just put this on top of me, like this. Okay, here you go. I uploaded a concert shot of my 3D performance at Honkai of Ashida-chan that you can see on my channel right now. So if you guys are like, where are the concerts, Leah? I want to see the concerts, Leah. Well, they're right here, idiot. So you can see the Ashida-chan performance from Afkai! Yay! And then, last announcement that I have is I uploaded a solo cover for the, oh shit, sorry, I hit the wrong button. I uploaded a solo cover for the first time on my channel in like a year. So you can go ahead and listen to that. It's Confessions of a Rotten Girl. And it was a lot of fun to do. And the music video was very silly. So yeah, it would mean a lot to me if you could listen to it. Yay! Yay! We have more fun and exciting Leah things coming out. My little Leah sack has more to provide for the world. Oh, my little Leah sack. Yes, it was good. Thank you. So, yay! Yay! Oh yes! Wait, there was one more. Oh my god. Sorry, there's been so much stuff recently. I have been all over the place. I have one more thing to talk about. If I can find the picture for it. Hold on, hold on, I know where to, hold on. I have one more thing to say! One more. Skibbity boppy poodoo bum. Skibbity skibop boobity dabum didum din skibop be doo bop. This. Yes. Okay. Yay. And then went, yay! Okay! Then one more thing. I have a song. Another song. Ooh, so music. Leah's so music. I know. I've been singing. Yes. Sona Ota. And I have a song out called Glamour Plus that you can stream on Spotify and YouTube. It's like a trophy. Yeah. And there's even a little game that you can play. Dress-up game. And it's a really good song. It's got like a groovy vibe to it. And it was a lot of fun to be invited to sing on it. So, yay! Teen Idol sensation Leah is real. And I've released a lot of stuff. And so, yay! It would mean a lot if you could check it all out. And listen lots. And, yeah. Okay, I think that's all the stuff that I was supposed to say. Oh, yeah. And then I posted something on Twitter that you should definitely, take a look at. I think you guys might like it. Something, you know, so anyways, yay! That's everything I have though. And, yeah, if you're new here, hi, I'm Leah. You should hit the subscribe button. And if you're old here, then I hate you. Shut the hell up. And, if you're like, hey, Leah, I know who you are, but I've never watched you before. Well, shucks. Nice to meet you. So anyways, yeah, thank you guys for coming. And I hope it's okay that I pitched too much stuff. Hi, Leah, I'm gonna shut up. Okay,